Madden 27, Miami Dolphins franchise, episode number 3. We're here on the franchise for episode number 3. We have a bye week this week here on week 6. We'll go through the next 3 games on the schedule in today's video, which is the Jets, Patriots, and Lions. Looking at our schedule, we had a 2-game losing streak to start the season, and then we've scored 34, 38, and 41 in our last 3 games and shut out the Vikings 38-0 here in week 4. Not a single primetime game on our schedule. And to be honest, I don't blame the NFL for not putting the Dolphins here on primetime. But we will go over the bye week today. What I wanted to do is kind of focus on our contract negotiations for the bye week and even look at the mock draft. Let's see the mock draft. This is what the mock draft is looking like so far through the first 6 weeks of the season. Cardinals get a quarterback. Browns get a quarterback. Vikings get a quarterback. And then a bunch of wide receivers. A lot of wide receivers in the first round. Holy. And a couple centers. Jets get a quarterback as well, even though they're undefeated right now, I think. Or 1 loss, whatever it is. Yeah, but let's take a look around the league here on our bye week. We're the 8th seed in the AFC at 3-2. The Titans are 0-5. Take a look at the standings. The Falcons are undefeated with Tua Tagovailoa. The Panthers, the Titans, and the Rams all have 0 wins this season. And the Rams sold out to win the Super Bowl, and they don't have a single win. They're defeated on the season. That's not good news for them. The NFC side of things, Falcons, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Packers, 49ers, Seahawks, Bears are all the positive teams. What year are we in, dude? 2014? We got the Saints, Lions, Commanders, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Vikings, Rams, and Panthers, all with a losing record on the season. Can't wait to see how it shapes up as the season goes on. And then let's take a look at the stats around the league. First of all, Malik Willis is 30th in the NFL in passing yards and 31st in passing touchdowns. As we know, I've been more of a runner with him as of late. Brock Purdy leads the NFL in passing yards. Joe Burrow 2nd. Justin Herbert 3rd. Jared Goff 4th. Sam Darnold 5th. And then touchdowns. Sam Darnold has the most, tied with Bo Nix. Joe Burrow's 13-1. His 1 interception, I believe, came against me. Right? I think his 1 interception was against me. Brock Purdy, 12 touchdowns, 2 picks. I don't know how and I don't know why, but Cade Klubnik, the rookie quarterback out of Clemson here on the Jets, is just their starting quarterback. And, I mean, he's not doing great, but the team is 4-1 on the season. And, I mean, yeah, he back-to-back games, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks for him. He's struggling a little bit here, but he did beat the Bears and then lose to the Browns in a very close 20-14 game. Rushing wise, Devon Achane, as we know, he's going to be the leading rusher, I think, even after we sim here. Breece Hall in 2nd, Bijan Robinson in 3rd, Jonathan Taylor in 4th, and then Zach Charbonnet in 5th. Hey, there's Cam Scadaboo, Giants represent there. Devon Achane, Jonathan Taylor, and Damian Pierce on the Eagles, all tied for 1st in touchdowns. Malik Willis is 2nd in touchdowns, and then Taj Brooks, Kenneth Walker, Christian McCaffrey, and Tank Bigsby are 3rd. Receiving wise, Mike Evans number 1, Rome Odunze, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, and Keenan Allen all up there in the top 5. Touchdown wise, Troy Franklin has 7. Mike Evans, Rome Odunze, Garrett Wilson, and Omar Cooper, the rookie out of Indiana, are all tied for 2nd. And then a bunch of people have 4 touchdowns as well. And then defensively, we'll take a look at the most sacks in the league. Jared Verse with 7, Will Anderson with 7. Maybe the Rams wouldn't be struggling if they had someone like Jared Verse on their team. Nolan Smith, Khalil Mack tied for 3rd, I'm sorry. Dallas Turner, we know that he sacked us a few times, up there as well. And then Charvarius Ward, Jordan Lewis, Jesse Bates, Quinion Mitchell, Chidobe Awuzie, and Kevin Byard, all tied for interceptions. We'll take a look at the expiring contracts. I know that Jordan Brooks' contract is expiring, and I do want to re-sign him. I'm just going to hold out a little bit longer on him because, I mean, I got to see a little bit more out of him. I feel like he's just a tackle merchant right now. He's not really doing, like, crazy tackles for loss and all that kind of stuff. However, Terrell Dodson, he's up there. Joshua Uche is 1,000,000% getting a contract extension this week, so we're going to go ahead and sign him to a new contract. Can I not do that? Okay, so I just realized how the contract negotiations worked. First of all, you have to hit X to negotiate a contract with them. Second of all, they unlock as the season goes on. As we know from previous years, it just doesn't tell you when they unlock, which is kind of stupid. However, Joshua Uche is 1,000,000% getting a contract extension. Bradley Pinion probably as well, even though he's 32 years old. I don't see why not. Terrell Dodson and Jordan Brooks need to see a little bit more out of Tutu Atwell as well. He might be having his best season of his career, but we don't know yet. Austin Jackson, I mean, he's gotten, I think he did get a holding or false start. Yeah, he got a holding last video that called back an 80-yard touchdown. So we're going to hold off on him as well. How many sacks did he let up? He's allowed 2 sacks this season. Okay, not even that bad. Jalen Tolbert, definitely not. Darrell Baker is someone that I might bring back. I don't know. He's kind of a tackle version. Lonnie Johnson, he's 30 years old. I'll try to sign him to a 1-year deal. I mean, Juju Brents has not been doing like anything this season. So Willie Gay does have that touchdown, but he is 28 years old. So I don't know. Greg Dulcich, I again don't know. I mean, he's not having a terrible season, but I just don't know if it's worth it. Alex Austin came up huge for us in the last video, especially in the Bengals game. And then pretty much no one else I'm looking at. So that's like 4, maybe 5 people that I'm going to resign. I'm holding off on contracts. We got to sim the next week. We have the New York Jets, the division rival New York Jets here in week 7. Work through a new contract with Jordan Brooks. Enter contract negotiations to adjust terms like salary, guarantee years, or incentives. I'm gonna hold off on it still. I don't care. I know he's probably losing patience, but it's just not worth it. I'm gonna set everything to half pads for training because all of my players just constantly get injured. So apparently I heard the PA announcer when I was editing my video. Will Kakmarak is actually Will Kazmarek. So that's how I'm gonna pronounce his name from now on. I apologize to all the Dolphins fans who might have been hearing me call him Kakmarak. It's Kazmarek. We'll see with Jordan Brooks and then following games, but we'll check out the weekly recap for week 6. We did not have a game, so we won't see us on here, so it's time to get familiarized with how the league did here on our bye week. Bears, Falcons, 5-0 Falcons, 3-2 Bears in Mercedes-Benz Stadium here. Caleb Williams handing it off. It looks like it's going to be the Chicago Bears, 41-38. That is a crazy score. Manungai is the running back there. Seattle Seahawks versus Denver Broncos. 3-2 versus 3-2. It's a massive game for the conference standings for both teams. That's going to be a pitch back and a touchdown. The Broncos will win 31-24. That's Troy Franklin just having an insane season. And then we look at the injury report here. Bijan Robinson, 2 to 3 weeks. Travis Kelce, 2 to 3 weeks. And then Nick Gordon, 6 to 7 weeks. And then your player of the week is Kenneth Walker, the new Kansas City Chief, breaking a tackle, spin moving, juking, breaking another tackle, and getting in for a touchdown. What the hell? I am so glad he didn't do this against us. They are 2-3 on the season. They won 43-21 against their division rival, Los Angeles Chargers. And then here are the players of the week. Whatever reason, Reed Blankenship does not have a picture, but Baker Mayfield up there, Kenneth Walker up there, and then your passing leaders for the 2026 season. Bo Nix about to eclipse 1,800 yards. Brock Purdy not too far behind him. Matthew Stafford on the defeated Rams. Justin Herbert, and then Sam Darnold all in your top 5. And here were the scores around the league last week. Fernando Mendoza and the Raiders put up 0 points. They lost 30-0. The Cleveland Browns won 36-33 against the Baltimore Ravens, and the New York Jets actually lost to the division rival New England Patriots, meaning that we are the bottom of the division, I believe, right now. We're not. If we lose this game, we will be, though. Yeah, we're a 7th seed in the AFC, currently in the playoffs. If the playoffs were to start today, we've got an interesting road ahead of us if we want to make the playoffs. Devon Achane, after last week, fell down to the 3rd running back in the league. However, he has much less attempts and only 20 less yards about than Jonathan Taylor, who's in 1st. We got a battle of running back 2 and running back 3 in the league currently. This is going to be an interesting game today. New York Jets in MetLife Stadium. They have 2 players on their injury report. It's time to get it going here. Here it is, MetLife Stadium. Saw a lot of Europeans freaking out about this stadium when the World Cup was going on. Let me tell you, someone who lives here, it blows. It's rivalry week, so I decided to go ahead and put the Jets in their rivalry jerseys. And I put on in an alternate classic away jersey for us. We're going up against Cade Klubnik today. 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in his rookie season, leading the Jets here to a 4-2 record. All right, so out comes Cade Klubnik. 56% completion percentage this season, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, as we know, 6 interceptions. Klubnik to throw here on play 1. He's just going to throw it out of bounds and incomplete. Definitely in the pocket there. I don't know how that's not an intentional grounding. I mean, there was a receiver in the area, but still, that's in the pocket, man. Looks like it's going to be a run here with Breece Hall. On the second play of the game, it's going to be play action to him, actually. And then Klubnik's going to have a man on the sideline. Garrett Wilson incomplete. Chris Johnson forcing that football out, making sure Garrett Wilson could not hang on. It's 3rd down and 10. This Miami Dolphins defense has put together some impressive games. We're on a great 3-game stretch here from both the offense and the defense. That's going to be a man. Garrett Wilson and Chris Johnson cannot wrap up before the 1st down marker. Garrett Wilson is over the line to gain, and he does have a 1st down and 10. We're going to try to shift right. We're going to run commit left. We're going to pass commit, actually. It's a run. It's a pass. Thank the Lord. Garrett Wilson gets another pass to him. 3 targets already on the 3 passes that Klubnik has had. As you see on the bottom of your screen, the New England Patriots have won, so they are 4-3, 44-17 victory against the Chicago Bears, putting them at 4-3. It's going to be a play action pass yet again. Got a man open and a gain of 4. It's 3rd down and 2. And that was Kenyon Sadiq, the rookie tight end for the Jets, getting him to a 3rd down and 2 at the 43-yard line. Klubnik thrown over the middle. That's another wide open pass to, you guessed it, Garrett Wilson. He's got 4 targets already. We might have to start double teaming him soon. He's not on the field for this play, which means it's probably going to be a run with Breece Hall. We're going to blitz Rodriguez, the rookie. It's not a run. It is a pass. And that's going to be a wide open man yet again. That's going to be, actually, I don't know who that is. Who's number 83? Is that Omar Cooper? That is Omar Cooper, the rookie wide receiver for the Jets. Man, they're putting together quite a drive right now. 1st down and 10 for the 20. Klubnik's going to hand it off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall is going to go forward for a gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5 from the 14 now. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left here in the 1st half. Dolphins have not touched the football yet. The Jets are just eating up the clock. Klubnik on the QB draw gets down to the 6-yard line. I was not ready for that. 1st down and goal to go from the 6. Just don't expect a QB draw in that situation. And, I mean, it is a QB draw. 1st down and goal from the 6. Klubnik to throw. He's going to scramble out right and just toss it out of bounds. Did not have anyone open and did not want to risk anything. 2nd down and goal from the 6. Might be a handoff to Breece Hall. I mean, he's just such an elusive running back that I just have to, like, always account for it. And it is a handoff. It was my zone. I went right. He went left. And that's a touchdown for Breece Hall here in MetLife Stadium. Number 2 running back in the league for a reason, and he proved it right there. In MetLife Stadium, I'll show you guys the decibel meter. It's over 100 right now here in MetLife. We're going to hand it off to Devon Achane. Achane's got a lot of space to run it. Devon Achane with the spin move and down to the 47-yard line. 21-yard rush here. And on the injury reports, bruised ribs for Jacob Rodriguez, the rookie. 1st down and 10 from the 47. Play action pass. I don't like any of my options. Willis is going to scramble forward for a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 across midfield here at the 48-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go in the 1st quarter of play. We're going to motion out a man. It's Chris Bell, the rookie. We're going to hand it off to Devon Achane. I almost said Breece Hall. Achane gets forward for a 1st down. He's got 27 yards. That should put him ahead of Breece Hall, or close to being ahead of Breece Hall in the season stats. Play action. Willis looking to throw it. Got a man open. It's Chris Bell. Hit as he throws. It doesn't matter. He gets it to Chris Bell anyways, and Bell makes a catch down to the 18-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. What a throw by Malik Willis. He knew he was going to get hit. Still delivered an amazing strike. And this is going to be a run with Willis. Willis, he's shifty with it. Gets a gain of 10. 2nd down and inches from the 9-yard line. About a minute to go here in the 1st quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Devon Achane. He's a little winded, but we're still going to hand it off to him. And Devon Achane's getting forward, breaking tackles down to the 3-yard line. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter of play. We're going to hand it off to Ollie Gordon to the left side. He's going to go nowhere, losing 1 on the play. Second down and goal to go for the 4. We're going to do a slip screen to Devon Achane. See if he can get open here and score a touchdown for us. Nope. 32nd in passing yards for a reason this season. Don't need to run a play before the end of the first quarter, and we won't be able to as we have motion. That's going to do it. We're down 7-0 after 1. Can we score here? Willis. Throw out to the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Malik Washington cannot make the catch. And we'll have to settle for a 26-yard field goal. There's either him or Devon Achane there on a one-on-one chance. Kick is up and good. Zane Gonzalez makes it a 7-3 ball game. Out trots Breece Hall. Here we are. Here is the rushing leaders on the season. Devon Achane's 20 yards behind. We got to try to pass Breece Hall this game. Klubnik, play action. Looking to throw it. He's going to scramble forward. Cade Klubnik getting around 2 men. Cade Klubnik down the field, breaking a tackle. Cade Klubnik down the midfield. What a rush from the rookie. What are we doing? We got a one-on-one ball for 2 receivers. Looks like Adonai Mitchell and Omar Cooper. That could be catastrophic for us. It might be. Omar Cooper down the field. He's got a touchdown. He's got a fucking touchdown. It was catastrophic. Cade Klubnik delivers a strike. He's on the ground. He was hit as he threw it. Omar Cooper, the rookie out of Indiana, with the one-on-one ball, and he just makes an incredible catch on a more incredible throw from Cade Klubnik, and the Jets score fast on offense. That was Chris Johnson in coverage, just getting beat there, and wow, that was a quick score from the Jets. It's starting to pour here in MetLife Stadium. Shocking. As you guys know who have watched my videos for the past few years, I live in New York, and this summer has been nonstop rain, which is very unfortunate. I'd like to get out more, but first down and 10 for the 29. Last time the Dolphins offense was out here, they only scored a field goal. As you look at the bottom of your screen, the Titans are 0-6, tied with the Rams. Crazy sentence to say. That's going to be a sack. That's Will McDonald. He's been so good for the Jets. Well, he's been good for the Jets. Second down and 20 after that loss of 10 from the 18. It's going to be a handoff to Devon Achane. Achane's got the space and the speed to get back all those yards. Gain of 17. 4 carries for 50 yards. Third down and 3 from the 36. Third down and 3 from the 36. Looking to throw it. That's going to be the rookie wide receiver. Chris Bell cannot make the catch in the rain. And we got to punt the football back to the Jets. Their offense is hot right now, so that's not even a good punt from Pignon in the rain. Omar Cooper's season, 35 catches, 540 yards, and 6 touchdowns for him. I believe he was in the top 5 in receiving this season. And as you can tell from his touchdown, he deserves to be up there. First down and 10 from the 30. Jets have to go 70 yards for a touchdown. Considering how they've been, it's very possible. Klubnik handing it off to Breece Hall in the rain, and Hall's going to get forward for a gain of 1. Second down and 9 from the 32. So a thing that I noticed this game specifically is that our passing game isn't going great, so we're going to have to start handing it off to Breece Hall and rely on him more, especially since he has 50 yards on, I said Breece Hall, Devon Achane, especially since he has 50 yards on 4 carries. Third down and 5 after that run from Devon Achane. Oh, Jordan Brooks just got hit by his own player. Klubnik's got all day to throw it, and that's a wide open Breece Hall for the first down. 112 yards for the rookie already in the first half, and we got 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go. First down and 10 for the 41. It's going to be another handoff to Breece Hall. I missed the tackle. Breece Hall getting forward, breaking a tackle, getting down to the 46-yard line across midfield now. He's got 5 carries for 29. It's going to be a fake handoff. Klubnik to throw it. He's got space. He's got a man open on the sideline. That's going to be a catch. That's Kenyon Sadiq yet again with the catch. First down and 10 for the 25. Jets up 14-3. They're about to be in the red zone yet again. They can make it a 3-score game before the end of the half. It's going to be a handoff. This time, it's Antonio Gibson getting to the outside, down to the 13-yard line. It's going to be a fake handoff to Breece Hall. Got a man open. That's going to be a pass down to the 4-yard line. Gain of 8. Second down and 2 from the 4 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Motioning out Mason Taylor as well as Kenyon Sadiq. It's going to be a pitch out right to Breece Hall, who is in for the touchdown. And the Jets go up 21-3. here at MetLife Stadium in their rivalry jerseys. Breece Hall waving goodbye to all Dolphins fans in the stands, as honestly, it might be a good move to start leaving if you're a Dolphins fan here at MetLife. Out trots Breece Hall today, 4 carries, 50 yards, averaging 12.5 yards per carry. We're going to get him more involved here as the game goes on because our passing game is not great and it is raining. It's going to be a carry with Breece Hall now. Breece Hall, I thought that was a block. It was not. Gain of 2. We should probably start going hurry up. We won't just yet. We'll do a play action here. Looking at Chris Bell. Not really. Oh, over the middle, almost intercepted. Well, not really, but swatted down. 3rd down and 8. It's just not been a good game. That was Demario Davis swatting down the football. We're going to force that. We got to try something. Chris Bell! That's not Chris Bell. It's Tutu Atwell. And Tutu Atwell can't make the catch. It's 4th down and 8. We got to punt yet again. This offense has been lethargic today. And, I mean, it just comes with the passing game. We just can't get anything going. Wide receivers not getting open. Quarterback Malik Willis not making the greatest throw. 7 carries, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns for Breece Hall. It's going to be another handoff to him. Breece Hall has space. He's going to get tackled before the line to gain. It's 2nd down and 1. Well, actually, line to gain is the line of scrimmage. That should be tackle before the 1st down marker. That's going to be a 1st down, though. A minute left in the half. Jets are in no rush. They are most likely going to get a field goal out of this drive, considering how it's gone. There's Antonio Gibson. Gibson gain of 5. They're not going to call a timeout. No rush, though. Just eating down the clock a little bit. Klubnik, empty formation here. Looking to throw. He's got a man. It's going to be Mason Taylor who gets hit. Drops the football. 3rd down and 5. 25 seconds left. They're across midfield at the 47. Really long field goal attempt if they were to take it. Which, I mean, in the rain, you're not going to take this. And you're the Jets, so. Klubnik throwing that out of bounds and incomplete. That's just going to be a punt for the Jets. Their first punt of the day. We have just under 20 seconds to go ahead and score, but not good. 13 seconds to 3 timeouts to go 20 yards. Not expecting to get anything out of this. Going to hand it off to Devon Achane. Achane's going to have a 1st down, spinning and getting a 1st down. We're going to call it timeout, though. 8 seconds to go in the half. I mean, we might as well try a pass. They're playing deep here on the field. We're going to try just to eat them over the middle and then try to get, like, good yards on, like, a run after catch like that. I mean, 2 seconds to go. They want us to try a Hail Mary. I think we're going to try it. Malik Willis' stats this season aren't great, so might as well just continue the trend if we do get picked off. And if we score, we score. Throwing that to Greg Dulcich down the field. It's going to be incomplete on the Hail Mary attempt. 2nd down and 10. Doesn't matter for us, though, as that's going to take us to the end of the half. We actually received for the first time at halftime. They're coming back from halftime. We were receiving every single game this season first. It's our first time, I believe, at least, receiving at half. Look at the halftime report. 4-2 49ers, 5-1 Falcons. The only undefeated team has lost. Tua Tagovailoa and the Atlanta Falcons. He's going to deliver a strike after stepping up in the pocket to Drake London for a touchdown at halftime. Falcons lead 17-14. I love the halftime report. If you guys couldn't tell in the weekly recap, I think it was the best addition to a Madden franchise mode. New York Giants, Houston Texans, 4-2 Giants, 3-3 Texans. John Harbaugh leading the team to a 4-2 record. It's going to be CJ Stroud, though, delivering a strike to Nico Collins. And that's going to be a touchdown to him. 13-13 at half. Dart and Stroud putting on a show in Houston. Clock it, twin. And then your impact player of Week 7 is Ramondre Stevenson for the New England Patriot division rival, who we actually play next week. It's going to be a handoff to him. Ramondre Stevenson, as we know, the Patriots won this game. 20 attempts for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. He might be ahead of Devon Achane after today's game, as long as this trend continues with us not being able to do anything. Drake May and the Patriots, we saw the score already, 44-17 victory. I say that as if Devon Achane hasn't had like 50 yards or 60 yards. The final in New Orleans was 9-6. At halftime, Browns and Titans are tied 17-17. Nothing really jumps out. Maybe the Bengals getting blown out at half, 27-10. And speaking of getting blown out, it's rough here for the Miami Dolphins. The New York Jets are just putting together quite the day. They're up 21-3. Breece Hall with 2 touchdowns. Klubnik throwing to the rookie Omar Cooper as well. Malik Willis has hit on only 3 of his 8 passes. And the Jets are just winning in every category. All right, pretty decent return. Quarterback rush leaders, we're ahead by 200 yards. Malik Willis is number 1. Lamar Jackson second. Did not see the rest of the list, but I believe I saw Cade Klubnik up there. I saw a green team. It could be him or Jordan Love. First down and 10 from the 29 after a pretty decent return. We're going to hand it off to Breece Hall. Up the middle. Breece Hall's got so much. Breece Hall. Devon Achane. Devon Achane's got so much space down to the 40-yard line. We have to go 60 yards if we want a touchdown. And honestly, we're down by a lot. We need one. Bad. That's going to be a catch and run down to the 6-yard line. Am I having a stroke? Second down and 4 after a gain of 6 from the 45. Willis to throw it. We got a man open on the side over there. That's Malik Washington. It is way over the head of Malik Washington and almost intercepted. Gonna be a handoff now to Devon Achane. Achane's gonna scramble forward, barely not getting the first down. My own player just stopped me from getting the first down there. Is that true? We got the overhead view. That looks like it's past the line to gain. We're gonna challenge the play. They did not give it to us. We lose a coach's timeout, and that's going to be bad for late game play here. We got Will Kazmarek here in for the fullback dive on 4th down and 1, and he's forward for first down. Huge play by the rookie. First down and 10 for the 45. We're going to hand it off to Devon Achane. Achane's going forward. Achane's got a gain of 10. Second down and inches from the 36. Play action pass. Willis gonna roll out left. We're gonna streak a man. It's Chris Bell, and Bell cannot make the catch. Tried the user playmaker there to get him towards the end zone. He just didn't go fast enough. And we're on 3rd down and inches. Willis to throw it. Willis has a man wide open. It's Devon Achane. Devon Achane down the field, down to the 12-yard line. First down and 10. We're in the red zone for the second time today. Last time we were in the red zone, we kicked a field goal. First down and 10 for the 12. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. It's a handoff to Bell, the rookie. Chris Bell getting a gain of 1. Second down and 9 from the 11. Don't put 9 and 11 next to each other when you're with the Jets in New York. Second down and 9. Willis rolling out right. Jalen Tolbert's wide open. We're going to go take the easy touchdown with Willis. And we have our first score of the day. Well, first touchdown of the day, I should say. The kick is up, and the kick is good. We have an 11-point game here in MetLife Stadium. We had a long and well-put-together drive there. Rushing yards per game on the season, the Jets are averaging 130. Today they have 95, so going to pass, at least projected to pass that. This is their first drive of the second half. They're up 21-10 after scoring on their first 3 drives. It's going to be a handoff to Breece Hall, and Hall's going to go for a gain of only 1. Seems like the first time today he hasn't had his way. Second down and 9 from the 20. Motioning out Mason Taylor. It's going to be a fake handoff and a throw to the rookie Kenyon Sadiq, who gets a big gain of 8. It's 3rd down and 1 from the 27. We're going to pinch the line and hope that they run it. They have Braylon Allen in to run the football. Are they going to run it with him? They are! Braylon Allen gets blown up in the backfield by Jordan Brooks. That's a huge tackle for loss. That's a play you want to see from someone whose contract is expiring this year. The 28-year-old star linebacker might have earned himself a contract extension with just that tackle for loss right there. We'll find out. Malik Washington to return the punt. He's got a lot of space to run it. He's across midfield down to the 49. And it looks like the tides have changed. Momentum might have shifted. We stopped them on offense in their final drive of the first half and of their first drive of the second half, and we scored a touchdown on our first drive of the second half. It's going to be a handoff. Devon Achane, he's going to go nowhere. Loss of 1. Going to be a handoff to him yet again, and that's a gain of 1. 3rd down and 10. What a terrible play call from head coach Ethan James back-to-back. 3rd down and 10. Got to throw it to Greg Dulcich. Could not get it to him. 4th down and 10. We got to punt the football away. What a terrible, terrible, terrible drive. Unless Bradley Pinion on the fake punt. Down the field and incomplete. 1st out of 10 play action. Klubnik is going to be not sacked. Somehow gets that football away. throws it away. 2nd down and 10. I mean, Gibson was in the area of that play, but I still don't know how he wasn't sacked there. What a good, hard hit to take from Klubnik. The rookie just gets a great pass. Antonio Gibson sheds a tackle, sheds another hit stick, and then Chris Johnson puts him in his place. 3rd down and 7 from the 48. A minute 18 to go here. Breece Hall has not checked into the game this drive. 3rd down and 7 from the 48. They're across midfield already. Klubnik's going to throw it and have Gibson open. They're down to the 36. Might be getting late here for the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, just a terrible drive we had last time. It's going to be a fake handoff to Braylon Allen. Klubnik's got a man open. That's Mason Taylor, the tight end. The backup tight end getting a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They don't need to run a play before the end of the 3rd quarter. They're up 2 scores. Oh, Joshua Uche with the encroachment. Or the neutral zone infraction, whatever it is. Yeah, that was because I was usering him there. That's my fault. They don't need to call a play before the end of the 3rd quarter, and it doesn't look like they will. They will! Handoff Antonio Gibson gets a gain of nothing, and it's 3rd down and 3 when we take over here at the start of the 4th quarter. Jets up 21-10. 3rd down and 3 for the 29. Klubnik to throw it. He's actually to scramble forward. Have a man open! It's Garrett Wilson! I switched off of the guy who was over there so that I could start pursuing Klubnik. And he just found a man. He just found the wide open man on that play. And it's 1st down and 10 for the 12 now. They're in the red zone yet again in today's game. It is a little rough for the Dolphins defense. It's going to be a handoff. Antonio Gibson to the outside. And Gibson's going to get nothing. 2nd down and 10 from the 12. Klubnik's going to scramble forward to the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Open man is Antonio Gibson yet again breaking tackles, and he's going to be stopped for a loss of 1. 4th down and 11. They're going to settle for a field goal attempt to make it a 14-point game in MetLife. No! 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 No, 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 no. You're out of your fucking mind. That is not roughing the kicker. I did not touch him. I did not touch him. I did not touch him. Ref! Ref, I didn't fucking touch him. Ref, I might have tackled him. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Oh my God. You've... Oh. Klubnik's throwing it away. Klubnik. I mean, he has 2 men open. It doesn't matter because that is a rushing touchdown from Cade Klubnik. Yeah, clock your shit, bitch. Dude, like, what looked like it was going to be huge for us here on the stop just turned into a catastrophe because it is pretty much a miracle of a comeback if we could do it here, but down 18 late in the game. That's so stupid. We got a man open. That's Chris Bell, the rookie. Dropped it. Perfect hit versus perfect catch timing combo. Did not know that was a thing. That's brand new. Well, obviously the catch meter is brand new, Ethan. You're an idiot. 2nd down and 10 from the 28. Oh my goodness. Go up the field. The rookie Bell with the catch. Chris Bell getting a 1st down, trying to keep us in the game. He's the only wide receiver trying on this team today, I believe. Devon Achane and Chris Bell don't want to lose. The rest of the team, though, they want to lose. Devon Achane with the catch. He's going to get forward for a gain of 10. We have 2 1st downs on back-to-back plays. This is the best our offense has ran all game. Maybe we tired out the Jets defense at a late time here, which is good news for us. Never mind. We're going to stop the hurry up, though, just in case my players got a little tired. I'm going to look for Devon Achane or Greg Dulcich. I'm literally looking at every receiver here. Just trying to get someone open for a touchdown. We're going to lob that deep down the field to Devon Achane with the catch. He's down to the 6-yard line. Had a touchdown if I planted my feet and just lobbed it. But we're down to the 6 regardless. 1st down and goal to go from the 6. It's going to be a handoff now. Devon Achane breaking it back for a gain of 2. We're going to go hurry up. We have to. Play action. Got a man. That's Ollie Gordon. He did not do anything. He lost 2, actually. It's just not a good play call, I guess. I thought it was good, but obviously did not turn out to be good. Aaron Brewer. I'm just going to take that. Dolphins cannot catch it because I suck. Oh, dude. That was a walk-in touchdown for him. Oh, man, that's bad. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Willis cannot get the ball past the offensive line. It's 1st down and 10 from the 6. Yeah, we just did not look good today. Willis specifically with his throws. I mean, obviously that's more on my part, but it just sucks. Antonio Gibson's breaking every fucking tackle, man. Take him down. Loss of 2. It's 2nd down and 12. The only turning point here is if we can get a safety. That or a turnover. That will change the tide of this game. Antonio Gibson hurdling. Gain of 5. 3rd down and 7. I mean, stopping him here doesn't really do much because we're down by 3 scores, but we'll see. That's not gonna be a pick either. Oh my god, Dante Trader had it in his hands. The catch meter fucked me up again. Cade Klubnik somehow did not get safety there. 4th down and 7. They're just gonna punt it away. Almost a block punt as well. So much happened on that drive, but it does not matter. The game got away from us when we ran into the kicker. Dolphins' upcoming games. We're home against the Patriots and Detroit. That is 2 massive games for us on the schedule because we're going to fall to 3-3 here. We're going to be bottom of the AFC East as the Jets advance to 5-2 after this game. Unless some miracle happens. I did not think that was a run, dude. Devon Achane somehow, some way, still getting 10 out of that. Got a little Le'Veon Bell hesitant run there. Bell, the former New York Jet. It's still crazy that happened, man. How did that Steelers team not win a Super Bowl? They were so fun to watch. That's going to be a fumble from Malik Willis, adding to his horrific day as a quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 19 out of the 2-minute warning. Dulcich is wide open for the 1st down, getting out of bounds to stop the clock. Yeah, we need a touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, onside kick, field goal to win this game. No, not even to win the game. We need another touchdown. It's 18 points. 1st down and 10 for the 22. Going hurry-up offense, obviously. Jalen Tolbert wide open over the head of him. 2nd down and 10 for the 22. Dulcich is open. Can't really throw it to him. We're going to take off with Malik Willis. He has our only score of the day on the ground. 1st down and goal to go. 1st down and goal to go from the 4. Got a man open. That's going to be a touchdown. Wide receiver 1, Tutu Atwell. Kind of stat padding there for Malik Willis. I think he has 3 fumbles on the season. He has 2 interceptions and 4 passing touchdowns on the season. It's not a good passing season from him, but you cannot put all the blame on him. The receivers just here are just not great. Onside kick attempt. I mean, there's not much you can do. That's our best chance, and it was too close. Has to go 10 yards if you don't know, or the Jets have to touch it first. Unfortunately, Major Burns touched it first, and I mean, that's the end of the game. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a touchdown with Antonio Gibson. Just to add insult to injury, adding salt to the fucking wound. The Jets go down and put 30-something on our heads. It could be 34. It could be 35. We don't know. They're digging. Antonio Gibson's digging a grave for me. Yeah. Yeah. Although we would be dead in the water because we're a Dolphin, but 35-17. 4th down and 12. Hail Mary attempts for Willis and the Dolphins. 8 seconds to go in the game. We're going to throw that to Dulcich in the end zone. It's going to be intercepted to end the game. Just did not need to do that, but wanted to try it. Minkah Fitzpatrick getting his interception here with the Jets. And Aaron Glenn and the New York Jets advance to 5-2. Willis and the Dolphins drop to 3-3 as Willis throws his 3rd interception of the season. I think he's thrown an interception in every single one of our losses. Do you really count this last one? Kind of. 195 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 50% completion percentage for him on the day. Rushing wise, Achane, 15 carries, 109, no touchdowns. Willis, 66 yards on 6 carries. Get that devil spawn shit out of here. I do not claim any negative energy that Malik Willis is putting out onto the field. 6 carries, 66 yards, a touchdown, and a fumble. Receiving, Devon Achane, 5 catches, 71 yards, and the touchdown for Tutu Atwell. Defensively, no sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles, nothing. Kevin Coleman got an upgrade. Don't know how. I don't know if he played. Oh, he does return the kicks, but didn't really do much with the returns there. Yeah, that's a bad one. 35-17 loss. We're going to sim to next week against the New England Patriots, another division rival. So there we are in the standings. The whole AFC East is 500 or better. It's a crazy stat. We'll take a look at the weekly recap here. Dolphins Jets, we know what happened here. Patriots Bears, we know what happened here as well. Here's your injury report. Tyrone Tracy, 7 to 8 weeks. Derek Stingley Jr., 4 to 5 weeks. Byron Young, the Rams season just gets worse, man. 5 to 6 weeks with a knee cartilage tear. Harold Landry, Josh Johnson, Josh Hines Allen, and Chris Jones all on here as well. John Johnson. No, I think it's Josh Johnson. Oh, wait, that's the quarterback. Player of the week is Lamar Jackson. You have not seen a lot out of the Baltimore Ravens this season. New picture for Lamar, by the way. That looks good. And that's a great catch by Mark Andrews. 353, 5 touchdowns on the division rivals Cincinnati Bengals. They win 51 to 20. That is a real, honestly, that is the most realistic Baltimore Ravens score I've ever seen. You know, they start the season ass and then just ball out for whatever reason as the season goes on. Will McDonald actually got the player of the week. Here are your rushing yards leaders. Jonathan Taylor, number 1. Devon Achane, number 2, overtook Breece Hall there. Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet all in your top 5. It's only a 9-yard difference for Devon Achane there. Another 9-6 victory. Arizona taking it home. The Rams pick up their first win of the season against Fernando Mendoza. Dude, he would be memed heavily if a defeated team won against him for the first time. They want me to add Zane Gonzalez to the trade block. Well, look at the trade block. It is the trade deadline next week. We should look for a wide receiver. The problem is there's not really a wide receiver that I'm looking at here. I mean, DK maybe. He's a star. He's young. How much speed does he have? I kind of don't remember. And I did a franchise. Oh, it's right here. 94 speed. I think that we should add DK to our list here. It's not a great wide receiving room even with him, but we try to get him for a 5th round pick. No, we're kind of selling heavy on him. And a 3rd rounder in 2029. We got Chimere DK. How do you say his first name? Chimere? I know what you guys are thinking. Ethan, that might be one of the worst trades I've ever seen in my life. And you know what? You might be a little right about that. But now we have star Chris Bell and star DK as our wide receivers. We're going to move Bell to wide receiver 1 and DK to wide receiver 2. And wait a minute. Hold on, everybody. We might have the greatest, youngest wide receiving group of all time. Let's move Caleb Douglas to wide receiver 3. And now we have Chris Bell, wide receiver 1, DK, wide receiver 2. Actually, I liked Chris Bell as wide receiver 2. We have DK, wide receiver 1, Bell as wide receiver 2, and Caleb Douglas as wide receiver 3. And Will Kazmarek might be our starting tight end. Greg Dulcich is doing pretty good, though. But Kazmarek's hidden. We might be putting together quite a good developmental wide receiving group. Do I have to negotiate contracts with the first 2 people first? Is that what I have to do? Let's look at it. Let's do some contracts negotiations. Bonus is critical. Playoff contender is critical. Contract length is critical. He's 28. We'll do a 4-year deal for him. And we'll do 2 guaranteed years with a no trade clause. We'll do a 1-year upfront deal. He says the upfront side is important to me and I'm still trying to get comfortable there. Okay. Here's the contract details. You guys can see that. Okay, cool. There are the contract details above. Erase it. I'm going to refuse to move it any further. I understand why and how we need to fix it. Breaking news! Potential questions surrounding deal between Dolphins and Jordan Brooks. I'm going to stay silent and continue the contract negotiations. Players out of patience. Oh, no. Well, that's that. Looks like we failed our first contract negotiation here. Why can't I do anybody else? Am I bugged? It has to be a bug, right? There's got to be a reason for it. We'll do Terrell Dodson. We're not actually going to offer you a contract. I lied. A new top target can change the way your offense attacks defenses. Consider updating your new playbook. No. We have a Jalen Tolbert upgrade token. We're just going to do that. I don't really care about him anymore. We have a chance of rain here in Miami for the New England Patriots. They're an 85 overall team. And here we are in Miami Hard Rock Stadium. We brought our rivalry jerseys out. New England brought their alternate color rush out. They're 4-3 this season on a 3-game winning streak. We'll try to soil that today. 3-3 record this season, 500 total yards of offense. What? There's no way that's the math on that, is that? Halloween presentation for Madden. This is beautiful, by the way. That was awesome. That was awesome. I like when EA does shit like this. Halloween presentation. Malik Washington. That's a scary return. Malik Willis. It's a scary season for him. First down and 10 for the 30. We got to go 70 yards if we want to score a touchdown. Devon Achane's going to get us forward for a gain of 4, bouncing off his own lineman. Last week, 15 carries for 109 yards. As we know, no touchdowns against the division rival New York Jets. I love this. The bats, the purple, everything is beautiful about the presentation with the score bug here. That's not going to be a catch. And here are the Ravens heating up without Derrick Henry. They won 45-17 at the bottom of your screen against the division rival Buffalo Bills. Third down and 6, though. We got to focus on our game. Why am I looking at the scores at the bottom of the screen? That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the new wide receiver, DK there. And it's 4th down and 6 from the 34. And we got to punt the football away. Fumbling the football! It's recovered by Miami. Will Kazmarek, the rookie tight end who's hidden development, just got us down to the 24-yard line. First down and 10 from the 24. Handoff, Achane. He's going to go nowhere. Second down and 9. We got Malik Willis looking to throw it. He's actually going to scramble forward. He's got the space to run it. Gets a gain of 6. Third down and 3 from the 16. Third down and 3 for the 16 here. Willis to throw it. Oh, that's going to be a pick 6. That's going to be a pick 6. Trying to throw it to the man, the myth, the legend, Devon Achane. Kevin Byard just jumped the route and intercepted me, and that is going to be the pick 6. That's just going to be a pick 6. Yeah, so ball don't lie is what Kevin Byard said. Willis, 3 pick 6s on the season is kind of impressive. 4 touchdowns, 3 picks for him passing. 4 touchdowns, 4 picks for him passing. Most pick 6s. I'm on Pro Football Reference right now. Okay. We have 3 already. The most is 7 by famous Jameis in 2019, his 30 for 30 season. Running back receiving yards, Devon Achane's #1. Wow. Was 2019 his 30 for 30 season? I think it is. We're getting close to that. Can't lie. First down and 10 for the 30. Willis throwing. Got Shimre DK. He is so shifty and fast. I'm so glad we picked him up. We got a high injury risk with the man, the myth, the legend, Malik Willis. And oh my God, the presentation. Talk about it all day. First down and 10. We're going to hand it off to Devon Achane. Achane's going to try to bounce it right. Further, could not do it. First down. First down and 10 for the 43. Play action. Willis is just going to scramble out right. Willis breaking a tackle, and Willis is down to the 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the 30. That's a man wide open. The rookie, Chris Bell. The catch meter was going quick and then slowed down and then just messing me up, man. Second down and 10 for the 30 now. I'm just going to do this. Dump it off to Kazmarek. What a terrible catch animation that was. And now he's got a high risk of injury. Third down and 10. 30 yards to go to the end zone. 10 yards to go for first down. Oh my God, dude. First of all, I thought that the running back was Y and Dulcich was RB there. He was not. It doesn't matter, though. as Gonzalez's kick is up and good. We're down 7-3. And out comes the Super Bowl losing quarterback, Drake May. Current record 4-3. He's averaging 200 yards per game. He's got 12 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions passing the football. If you guys want to, I could show you the decibel meter real quick. It's at about 90. It's going to be a handoff. Ramondre Stevenson getting a gain of 1. 3rd down and 9 from the 28 now. What a blitz with the rookie. Jacob Rodriguez. I can't get in. I'm stuck. That's so fucking stupid. That's Booty. Keyshawn Booty with the 1st down. And 10 from the 49. May. Pressure in his face. He's building up and he's going to be sacked. He is going to be sacked. Chop Robinson in there with Joshua Uche. And they're going to both combine for a sack on Drake May, knocking him back 8 yards on a 2nd down and 18 from the 43. Here we go. It's going to be a fake handoff to Ramondre. No one's in my area. That's Hunter Henry. He's going to go down. 3rd down and 8. May to throw it. Drake May's going to have a man. It's going to be Romeo Doubs. Does not get the 1st down. Mike Vrabel wants to keep the offense out here against his division rival, Miami Dolphins. I like the play call from Vrabel. Will it pay off? Are they going to run it with Ramondre here? I mean, you'd assume so. Hunter Henry in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who gets wrapped up. Huge tackle from the rookie, Jacob Rodriguez. Just saved us from having to stay on defense. It's going to be a handoff now for Devon Achane. Gets a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 from the 37 after the loss of 3. Willis to throw it. Dulcich is open, and unfortunately, I had Chimere Dike open, and I went for Dulcich. So that's not good. The new wide receiver making his name so far in this game with the team. Chris Bell wide open, getting forward for a gain of 11. It's 4th down and 2. We're about midfield. We're going to go for it here. DK on the field. We're actually going to send him on a drag. I feel like he's going to be just fast enough to outrun whoever's on him. And, I mean, he drops the football. The ball was behind him where it needed to be thrown, but DK drops it. And Chimere Dike with the drop. 7-3. This presentation is, again, fucking beautiful. EA cooked. EA cooked with their Halloween presentation. 1st down and 10 from the 48 after the turnover on downs. Unfortunately, it's going to be a handoff. Ramondre. Jacob Rodriguez can't wrap up there. I just missed a tackle. And then Chris Johnson came in for the tackle. Gain of 9 for Ramondre. 2nd down and 1. Drake May to throw it. I just got hit by Romeo Doubs. Doesn't even matter. This Drake May will scramble forward for the 1st down at the 32-yard line. This Patriots offense has yet to score in today's game. It looks like they're going to do that on this drive, but we never know. 1st down and 10. Handoff. Ramondre Stevenson fumbles the football. It's recovered by Chris Johnson. Is that actually a fumble, though? They're going to check that one. No, it was not a fumble, damn it. 2nd down and 3 from the 25. May snaps the football. He's going to have a man open. That's Keyshawn Booty. And Booty's down to the 11-yard line. 1st down and 10. May. He's going to be sacked. Terrell Dodson in there with the sack. I believe his 1st one of the season. He's on an expiring contract as well. Don't know what I'm going to do with him. Jordan Brooks, by the way, I don't think he's been in the game, has he? I don't know. Kenneth Grant on the blitz. Doesn't matter. Wow. Great job forcing that football out of Booty's hands, and it's 3rd down and 16. They could get a 1st down. May, quick throw to Ramondre. Ramondre Stevenson only gets a gain of 2. It's 4th down and 14 from the 15. They're going to elect to take a field goal here. Kick is up and good. A 10-3 ball game. All right, so not a good game by us so far, but not a bad game either. We're just overall mid today. 1st down and 10 from the 26. We're going to hand it off to Devon Achane. Achane's going to fight forward for a gain of 4. He's a little banged up there. 5 carries for only 17 yards. The Patriots are doing a good job stuffing the run today. We're going to send DK on a slant. Shimray DK down the field with a diving catch. Get up. No one's around you. All right. Down to the 48-yard line. First down and 10 now from the 48. It's going to be a handoff to Devon Achane. DK with a good block. Achane reaching forward. Gets a gain of 10. Only second down in inches, though. He did not get the first. That is the ruling on the field. Play action. Willis got a man wide open and could not get it to him. But Shimray DK is making a name for himself here in the offense. I mean, he's been open almost every play. Third down and inches. It's going to be a handoff to the man, the myth, the legend, Devon Achane. I ran into Aaron Brewer. I think that was. No, that was not Aaron Brewer. I ran into Caden Proctor, unfortunately. It's first down and 10 from the 41. Play action. Got a man wide open. It's Chris Bell. That's not Chris Bell. That's Shimray DK. And that was just another terrible pass from Malik Willis here. Second down and 10 from the 41. We're to motion out Greg Dulcich. That's a blitz. Willis escapes the blitz. Willis scrambling forward for a gain of 5. Somehow getting 5 out of that play. Third down and 5 from the 36 now. Don't need to run a play before the 2-minute warning, but you damn right we are going to. We're going to lob that. Devon Achane has the space, has the speed, does not have the leverage with the throw. 10-3 ball game here at the 2-minute warning. 53-yard field goal attempt here for Zane Gonzalez. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-6 ball game. So out comes Drake May and the Patriots offense. There have been no offensive touchdowns in today's game as they are up 10-6. Ramondre in motion. Drake May's by himself in the backfield. He's going to look to throw it right now, and he's going to have Ramondre Stevenson open. Stevenson fighting off all the tackles out of bounds at the 35-yard line, stopping the clock after a gain of 6. Sealer is going to be playing in coverage. I don't like it. I don't like it. May is going to be sacked. That is a great sack. Tracking down May. Hold on a minute. Third down and 5. We're not going to call a timeout just yet. May looking to throw it. Drake May's got a man open. It's Hunter Henry. That's exactly why you don't call a timeout, because they could get a first down and then just help them out. Where's that a hot blitz? Juju Brent on the blitz. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're not going to talk about that one. May evading the sack, getting it to Hunter Henry down to the 36-yard line. A minute to go here in the first half. Drake May looking to throw it yet again. Pressure building up. Doesn't matter. Keyshawn Boutte cannot bring it in. Second down and 10 from the 36. 59 seconds to go. May is going to be sacked again on the day. That is big number 78, Kenneth Grant with the sack. Timeout is called by Vrabel and the Patriots as they are now on a third down and extremely long 17 from the 42. We're going to do a cover 4 here. Try to cover as many spots as possible on the field. I got stuck on a lineman. Doesn't matter. Romeo Doubs takes the catch down to the 40. 57-yard field goal attempt here with 45 seconds left. Not an easy field goal to make by any means. But the kick is up and way wide left. We take over with 41 seconds and 2 timeouts. First down and 10 from the 47. Oh, my God. Second down and 10 from the 47. Willis looking to throw it. Bell wide open down the field, making the catch. We're to go hurry up offense. Got a man. Greg Dulcich is wide open down the field, down to the 4-yard line. Timeout is called as we are now in first down and goal to go from the 4-yard line. Looking end zone. It's going to be a drop by Chris Bell. Could not hang on through the contact. Second down and goal from the 4. Willis throwing. Dulcich touchdown. First offensive touchdown of the day for either team comes late here in the first half with 17 seconds to go. The kick is up by Gonzalez, and the kick is good. 3-point game with 17 seconds left. Dulcich takes it in for the first passing touchdown of the day for the Miami Dolphins. We're running prevent defense here. It's kind of scary if they do a short play, but see, 14 seconds to go. It's just going to be a run with Ramondre. He's going to be wrapped up That's the end of the first half. We're up 13-10 here on Halloween. Are they actually going to run another play? Yep. All right. Now that's the end of the half here. We're up 13-10 on Halloween. Great presentation again by EA with the Halloween score bug. I mean, dude, look at that. That is... Give them props where props is due. The gameplay this year is pretty decent. The halftime report's been pretty cool every game, as we see the 3-4 Ravens and the 5-1 Bills. The presentation with the Halloween game is awesome. Let's see, 5-1 Bills, 3-4 Ravens. I think we already know the score of this one, though. As, yep, the Ravens win 45-17. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens getting hot here as the season goes on, as Rashad Bateman goes in for the touchdown. 6-1 Falcons, 3-4 division rival Buccaneers here. It's going to be Baker handing it off. Bucky Irving to the outside, spinning and in for the touchdown. The final of this game, Buccaneers win by 1, 16-15. Tua and the Falcons drop their second game of the season. Impact player is Jared Goff. Jared Goff throwing that against his division rival Minnesota Vikings. So the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown breaking 2 tackles, 316 yards, 5 touchdowns for the quarterback Jared Goff here. And they win 52-24 against the Kyler Murray-led Minnesota Vikings. And here are the scores from around the league. Jets get blown out 38-6. And any interesting scores so far? 22-21 victory for the Colts against their division rival Jacksonville Jaguars. And then here at halftime, here are the look at the offenses. Yeah, that's just something I could say, I guess. It's just, yeah, 1 offensive touchdown for the whole entire half. We kick off to start the second half. First down and 10 here from the 33. It's going to be a handoff. Ramondre Stevenson fighting forward, getting a gain of 2. Second down and 8 from the 36. It's going to be a play action this time. May is going to be sacked. Joshua Uche in their 5th sack of the day for this Dolphins defense. And Uche has earned himself quite a contract extension. What a way to prove himself on this team. Third down and 9. May looking to throw it. Drake May trying to scramble forward for it. He's going to have space. And Drake May slides down at the 47. Not fast enough to keep up with May there. Could have had him behind the line to gain, but instead he does indeed get a first down. Ramondre Stevenson on the run. He's going to get a first down. Oh, no, it's going to be second down and inches. Gain of 10, though. Second down and inches from the 43. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. May's going to be sacked. That's a beautiful sack by Chop Robinson getting in there. It's third down and 7. Loss of 7 on the play from midfield. Drake May looking to throw it. Drake May's going to have a man open as Ramondre, and it closes up fast. Ball is knocked out, and the Patriots have to punt the football away yet again here. It's all right. Out comes a Dolphins offense who technically has 2 touchdowns, 1 for the Patriots and 1 for us. It's been an interesting game. It's been a close game against a division rival, New England Patriots, for the battle of the bottom of the AFC East. It's going to be a catch. It's going to be a drop by Greg Dulcich. Willis takes the snap, looking to throw it. We're going to just have DK incomplete. You know, you get a speedy guy like Shimray DK, and you think that he's going to make an impact in speed. I mean, he gets open a lot, but just not enough to the point where he could catch a football. Dulcich again with a drop. Malik Willis is not happy after that play. First down and 10 for the 37. It's going to be a pitch out to Ramondre Stevenson, and Stevenson's going to lose 2 on that play. Second down and 12 now from the 34. May throwing, man open. A.J. Brown's first target of the game is a catch and a first down. You know, he wasn't happy with the Eagles because he wasn't getting targets, and he's not getting targets here on New England either. So, I mean, be a diva all you want, boy. May's going to have a throw to Hunter Henry for a gain of 6. Lonnie Johnson with the tackle there. Second down and 4 from the 45. It's going to be a handoff. Ramondre Stevenson shedding a tackle from the rookie Jacob Rodriguez and getting down for a gain of 4. Third down and inches from the 41. We're going to pinch the line and blitz and see what I can do here. Rodriguez can't get there. It doesn't matter. Kayshon Boutte is going to get forward down to the 23. He's got 3 catches, 56 yards today. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 13-10 ball game. It's a low scorer here in Miami. Faking the handoff, wide open man, and a touchdown for the New England Patriots. It's Gilman getting in there. Reggie Gilman, the fullback for the Patriots, getting in there for the touchdown. And that is the Patriots' first offensive touchdown of the day. First down and 10 from the 25. I mean, they're showing Devon Achane, but what has Achane done today, realistically, right? Not much. Not much. The whole offense hasn't done much. First down and 10, handing it off to Devon Achane. He's going to go nowhere again. Second down and 9, play action. We're going to throw that actually to Devon Achane. Make him make a play, spinning, losing 3 on that one. I mean, the Patriots defense is just too locked down, man. Third down and 12. Snapping that, throwing that Devon over his head. Willis had pressure in his face and could not get a throwaway to Devon Achane. That's not going to be a good punt. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Bounces out at the 25. That's the best possible bounce we could have gotten there. First down and 10 for the 25. It's going to be a run with Ramondre Stevenson, who breaks a tackle. Ramondre Stevenson breaks another tackle. Stevenson is gone. 75 yards to the house, and the Patriots, 2 quick scores here at the end of the third quarter. And Ramondre's digging the grave on Halloween. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're down by 11 now. It's going to be a handoff. Devon Achane's going to get forward for a first down and more down to the 40-yard line. We don't need to run a play before the end of the third quarter, but I feel like since we're down by 11, it's probably smart to. Handoff Achane. Achane's going forward. Devon Achane past midfield down to the 47, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. 11-point game here, 24-13. The Patriots are winning on Halloween. First down at 10. Willis. Wide open lane to scramble forward for it, and he will down to the 31-yard line. That is a huge gain to start the fourth quarter as we are down by 11. Handoff, Devon Achane. Achane up the middle. Breaking tackles, Devon Achane. Gain of 8. Hard run there from Achane, fighting off defenders and getting down to the 24-yard line. 7 minutes to go in the game for the Miami Dolphins offense. Here we go. We're going to lob that shit. Intercepted! Christian Gonzalez with the pick. I should not have thrown on Gonzalez. That is Malik Willis' second pick of the day. I thought he had a step on Gonzalez. That's probably going to do it here. First down and 10 for the 25. It's going to be a handoff. Ramondre, he's going to escape defenders. Get a gain of 2, 10 carries for 105 yards, and the long 75-yard touchdown today. Second down and 8 from the 28. Terrible decision-making there by Malik Willis. Obviously played by me, but terrible decision-making. I just could not have played that any worse. And Drake May's going to get a first down, scrambling, sliding forward down to the 39. Oh, dude. May handing it off. Ramondre breaking tackles, gain of 3. And off Ramondre Stevenson yet again. Ramondre cannot get the first down, gain of 5. Third down and 2. Rushing defense this season. We're 4th in the NFL, but we've allowed 149 today. I'm going to say our rushing defense is pretty good. Our passing defense is also good, but not as good as the rushing defenses. May looking to throw. He's going to try it over the middle of the field, and he gets the first down with Hunter Henry fighting off the defender who tried making a play on the football. Didn't see who it was. I apologize. First down and 10 from the 37 now. There's 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Blazing it up here is the Patriots offense. Romeo Doubs, gain of 8. Total defense, season rank 2. Not a chance, dude. He allowed 301 yards today, though. May to throw it. He's going to step up in the pocket. Drake May is going to be hit by Jacob Rodriguez. Don't know if that counts as a sack. I think it might count as a rush, unfortunately, for Rodriguez. Does not get credited with the sack there. But it's third down and 2. From the 29, it's going to be a handoff for Ramondre Stevenson. He does not get it. Kenneth Grant in there to wrap up and make sure he does not get a first down. If they kick this here, it'll be a 14-point game. The kick is up and good. 14-point game for the Patriots. It's still winnable. Don't get me wrong. It's still winnable. Our offense has 2 picks, 1 touchdown. It's not looking great. First down and 10 from the 28. Willis to throw it. Gonna try Malik Washington. Washington drops it. Second down and 10 from the 28. Looking over the middle of the field at Chris Bell, who hangs on to it at the 48-yard line. Hurry up offense. We got to get something going. First down and 10 for the 48. Bell, open. Bell, first down and hit. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 27-13. Patriots up by 14. 2 minutes to go. Dulcich, open down the field, cannot catch it. Just swats it down like he's playing volleyball or something. Spike it into the middle of the field. Second down and 10 from the 39. They're playing deep back there now. We got Dulcich. He's going to have a catch for 6. Third down and 4. Hurry up offense is much needed in this situation. Third down and 4. Willis scrambling out right. Got a man wide open. It's Will Kazmarek, but the man, the myth, the legend, Malik Willis, decides it's a good idea. He does not want to get it to him. And we're left with a 4th down and 4. Game on the line for the Miami Dolphins. Chris Bell is wide open down the field. Bell all the way down the field, down to the 3-yard line. First down and goal. Hurry up offense. Yet again here at the goal line. Nope. First down and goal from the 3. Willis, just take your time, man. We don't have to rush or anything. Dulcich is in for the touchdown. We're gonna go for the PAT attempt. Kick is up and good. 7 points separate us with 1:22 left. We're not gonna try an onside kick, and the reason for that being the fact that our defense has been pretty good today. There's been 2 big plays that they've let up, but other than that, they've been pretty damn good. Romeo Doubs set to receive the kick. Maybe he'll fumble it. In the Guardian cap, Romeo Doubs did not fumble it. Down to the 25. We know that they're going to run it here. They're going to be heavy on running the football. We're going to run commit. First down and 10 for the 25. May, it's a run left. Ramondre's wrapped up. Dante Trader saving the game. That was a huge tackle to wrap up and get him down. Yeah, motioning out A.J. Brown. The left side of the field. It's going to be a run to the left. Rodriguez in there. Wrapping up. Timeout is called. Drake May and the Patriots can put the game away with the first down. Motioning out Hunter Henry to the left side of the field. May to throw it. Drake May. He has an option on the side. It's Kayshon Boutte. No one is over there. Boutte is butt naked, wide open. What the fuck are we doing? Fuck, dude. Drake May finding Boutte. It's like a pirate finding pirate's booty. I don't like that line. I don't know why the fuck I said it. I mean, like, that was just treasure. That was gold for the Patriots. That is the game. 27-20. I apologize for screaming in your ears when Kayshon Boutte caught that wide open, but that's going to do it. 27-20, the division rival New England Patriots take us down, and we fall to 3-4 on the season. What a play on 3rd down and 8. That is a tough one to lose at home. That's a tough one. You can see the stats right now. Malik Willis with a 39.4% completion percentage. That's just not going to get it done. 2 interceptions, obviously leading to a pick 6, and I think it was a field goal. Regardless, we still lost the game by 7. The first pick 6 at the beginning of the game really hurt us. Devon Achane, 11 carries, 67 yards. Malik Willis, 4 carries, 39 yards. Receiving wise, Chris Bell with 77. Chimere Dike, the new wide receiver, with 52. And Dulcich with 38 and 2 touchdowns on the game. Sacks for Kenneth Grant, he has 1.5. Uche with 1. Terrell Dodson with 1. Michael Taffy got 1, the rookie out of Texas, and half a sack for Chop Robinson. Obviously, we had no interceptions, but a forced fumble for Kyle Lewis. No fumble recoveries, no touchdowns as the defense. Achane is going to get an upgrade to his elusive back. That's going to be +1 for spin move, juke move, ball carrier vision, and awareness. Those are all massive upgrades. Willie Gay, the man with the touchdown against the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to upgrade his pass coverage as a Sam linebacker there. +3 man coverage, +1 zone coverage, and then I think it said +1 awareness as well. Yeah, 27-20 loss. We lost 2 division games here, one to the Jets, one to the Patriots. But we do have the Detroit Lions in Hard Rock Stadium. Will Miami lock up Brooks long term? He's willing to negotiate a new deal. They sound like continued contract negotiations. The upfront money is still the biggest thing for me. If we could get where I'm comfortable, everything else starts to fall into place. We'll do raise the bonus 12%, but give him less salary. Maybe he'll like that. Still focus on the bonus, and that part carries a lot of weight for me. I'd like to see how we can improve from that piece. You're getting $9 million in your signing bonus. Shut up. It's a 3-year contract. I don't want to give him another year because he's going to be a little old. Front load the deal, push more money into the early years of the contract. Impatient players want cash now. But I don't want to, but I will. It's close. I just want to feel right about the bonus. I'm not doing it. I'm going to reinforce the fit. If Jordan Brooks does not accept this, it's game over for him for the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to trade him. I'm not gonna move the bonus. This is it. I'm not doing it. Out of patience. Your player is out of patience. I mean, he does have interest in the team, but I think it's in the best interest to get rid of him. Jordan Brooks is injured with a broken finger, so I cannot trade him. He's stuck on the team. I mean, he's got 92% signing interest, so I mean, he's going to sign with us, I think, but like, I just wanted to get rid of him, man. Why can't I negotiate with anybody else? Is there a reason for that? I would like to know. Let's take a look at the weekly recap. Dolphins Patriots, we know what happens in this game. Bears Seahawks, 4-3 versus 4-3. And it's going to be a handoff to Charbonnet, breaking a tackle, punching a man in the mouth, and getting in for the touchdown. Damn. 31-20 victory. And the Seahawks, the reigning Super Bowl champions, are 5-3. Here's your injury report. ETN is week to week. Brooks is week to week. Son of a bitch. Allen is 3 to 7 weeks. Kaiser's 6 to 7 weeks. Luke Van Ness is 3 to 4 weeks. Leonard Williams 2 to 3 weeks. Aluakon is 2 to 3 weeks. And then Garrett Bowles is 3 to 4 weeks. Player of the week's Jared Goff. And here are your players of the week. Drew Tranquill, Joe Burrow, Ruben Bain, and Jared Goff all up there. Goff with his 5 touchdown performance. Sack leaders on the season, Nick Bonito at 10, Abdul Carter at 9, Alex Highsmith at 9, Josh Sweat at 8, and then Trey Hendrickson at 8. No Dolphins. Here are your scores around the league. Everyone take a look. 44-8 victory for the Eagles against the Commanders. Holy. Jacob Rodriguez has an upgrade token. We're going to do his pass coverage. He's been so good for us in his rookie season. +3 man coverage is huge. Chris Bell getting an upgrade token. We're going to upgrade his playmaker. He's now a 75 overall. +1 to his awareness, ball carrier vision, catch and traffic, medium route running, and release. And then a lot of interest in Nnamdi Madubuike. Expect the defensive tackle to be moved quick. Do I get Nnamdi Madubuike on this team? That would be pretty damn big. Is he gone already? I don't see him. Nnamdi Madubuike will say, oh. With the Broncos? Yeah, Nnamdi Madubuike to the Broncos. It's a shocking move. Wow. Okay. Ravens traded Nnamdi Madubuike to the Broncos. We're home yet again here. It's the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff and the Lions are 4-3. He's averaging 232 pass yards a game, 15 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions on his season. He threw 5 of those 15 in his last game against the Minnesota Vikings, who we shut out 38-0. First down and 10. It's going to be a hand. It's going to be a fake handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jared Goff hit as he throws it. Doesn't matter. It's Isaac Tesla all the way down the field. Wide open Isaac Tesla, because I did not realize that he was going to be open there. That was my zone. And Jared Goff, hit as he throws it, just delivers a strike. Jahmyr Gibbs, gain of 3. Last week, only 15 carries for 55 yards, no touchdowns for him. Second down and 7 for the Lions. Motioning out Sam Laporta to the left side of the field. Goff is going to throw it. And Jared Goff is going to have a man open. That is Amon-Ra St. Brown, the sun god, rod god, down to the 24-yard line. Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep up with this team, are we? Jahmyr Gibbs, gain of 2. Jared Goff, the goofball, hands it off to Jahmyr Gibbs for a gain of 2. Motioning out Gibbs to the right side. He's not going to look his way. He is going to look his way now. Jahmyr Gibbs with a juke. And Jahmyr Gibbs is going to go down to the 18, 4th down and 4. Dan Campbell loves to go for it, but he will not here. They're just going to elect to take a field goal. And the kick is up and good. 3-0 ball game already. All right, so out trots Malik Willis on the season. 6 touchdowns, 3 picks, 126 yards per game, 4-3 record here with Miami. That is not correct. 3-4 record with Miami. I also don't know if his interception is correct. It might be 3-6. First down and 10 from the 25. We're going to do a play action to start the day here. Aiden Hutchinson is a scary man. Oh my God! Malik Willis cannot get anything going there. Second down and 10 from the 25. We got a man wide open. That's Chimere Dike, and I'm so bad with this catch meter, man. Third down and 10 for the 25. Motioning out Greg Dulcich here. We're going to have a man open, and Willis is going to be sacked. That was either Tutu Atwell or Chris Bell. One of them was open there deep down the field, too. That was a gain of at least 25. Instead, Willis is sacked. Fourth down and 23. Got to punt it away to Isaac Tesla, who's got a space to run it. Isaac Tesla all the way down past midfield, down to the 39-yard line. And Goofball and the offense, passing yards leaders. He's number 4 on the season. The team that traded him away, Los Angeles Rams, are only 1-7 on the season. 1-6 on the season, whatever the hell it is. Matthew Stafford, though, in the top 5 in passing yards. First down and 10. It's going to be a quick dump off to Jameson Williams, who gets laid out by the rookie Jacob Rodriguez. Second down and 7 from the 35. Motioning out Sam Laporta to the right side of the field. And it's going to be a delayed handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs with it, and he's going to go down to the 35. Chris Johnson with the wrap-up tackle here for third down and 7. Third down and 7. Goofball is going to be sacked on the play. Chop Robinson with the sack. He got a little banged up after that sack. Fourth down and 12 from the 41. It's a long field goal attempt. The kick is up and just going wide right. It hits the upright. It's still a 3-0 game. Just barely hitting the upright there. First down and 10 for the 48. This Dolphins offense gets to take over yet again. The Lions pass rush on me right now is insane. Jalen Tolbert with the drop. It's going to be a run up the middle with Devon Achane. Achane's going to get hit hard. Gain of 4, though. Third down and 6 for the Dolphins. Look in Dulcich's way. Is that a mistake? Yep, I got sacked. Did not have a chance to let the play develop. We were going to have Devon Achane get open there, but instead it's a sack and another punt for the Miami Dolphins. Not much you can say about the Miami Dolphins offense in the last 3-ish games. That's going to be a catch by Sam Laporta. Gain of 6. Second down and 4 from the 28 now. Motioning out Jameson Williams on a bubble screen. They're going to have him on the RPO. Jameson Williams is going to get hit hard. Only gains 1 yard. And that is the end of the first quarter. 3-0 game here for the Lions. Jared Goff to throw it. Jared Goff has a man open, and it does not matter because Amon-Ra St. Brown cannot get both feet inbounds. It was a bad throw from Goff. He led him more to the inside there. It might have been a first down because he was wide open. DK on the return here. He's got some speed. He's pretty shifty with it. He gets down to the 36 here. Quarterback rushing leader stats, as we know. Malik Willis is first. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Cade Klubnik, and Caleb Williams all up there. We're going to do a QB zone with the top leading quarterback rusher. First down and 10 for the 36. Willis to the left side. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Dulcich did not hold his block, pushed him into Malik Willis, and that's a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11. Play action. We got a man wide open. Got to take that easy first down at midfield. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Low scoring first half. We're going to motion out Tutu Atwell. Play action. We're going to get sacked. I mean, the rookie Derek Moore is just all over us today. We got Derek Moore from the left and Aiden Hutchinson from the right. It's going to be a rough day for my tackles. Great catch, though, by Chimere Dike. Third down and 8 from the 48. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half of play. We're going to send Tolbert on a drag route. Try to let a play develop here, but we have not been able to do that. We got our man, Greg Dulcich, who drops the football. I mean, fourth down and 8. What is happening with this Dolphins offense recently, man? Pinion to punt it away. Tesla on the return. Oh my goodness. What a tackle from Alex Austin. And the Lions will now take over at the 15-yard line. Not able to do that much. We have a missed field goal on the day and a made field goal. 3-0 game here for the Lions. It's going to be a quick throw to Tesla now, and he's going to get a gain of 5. It's going to be a fake handoff. Jared Goff is going to lob it deep to Sam Laporta down the field. Laporta is gone. That is an 80-yard touchdown for Sam Laporta. Jared Goff finds him in stride, hits him deep, and Laporta spiking the ball here at Hard Rock Stadium. All right, so Willis walks out onto the field. 0 points is not going to do it here. I don't know if you guys know, but if you score more points than your opponent, you actually win in the NFL. So that is something I got to do. That's going to be a sack yet again. What is going on? My offensive line cannot hold anything today. Willis is missing passes. Players are dropping balls. It's just not a good day. Dulcich with the catch for a gain of 5. It's 4th down and 12. Moore is just unstoppable right now. 1st down and 10 from the 34. They have 3 people in the backfield. That's going to be a run all day. Jahmyr Gibbs just so good with his feet, man. The change of direction, the speed, everything, the jukes. I just can't stop it. 1st down and 10 from the 48. Jared Goff pitching it out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Rodriguez with the tackle for loss, combining there with Trader and someone else. Did not see who else was there. 2nd down and 14 from the 45. Goofball. Got a man. That's Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs is going to break a tackle, but then get thrown into the ground by Darrell Baker. 3rd down and 12 from the 46. They don't need to run a play before the 2-minute warning, but it looks like they will as they motion out Sam Laporta to the left. Goff looking to throw it. Jared Goff is going to be sacked. Zach Sealer in there for the sack. That is his first sack in a minute, it feels like. The 2-minute warning has hit. We're down by 10, but we are receiving the football here on 4th down and 18. And I believe that we get ball at half. So things could change fast here in Miami. Last 4 possessions, all of them have been punts. I'm so glad they showed me a graphic of how good I've been doing. Devon Achane running up the middle. He's got space. Devon Achane all the way down to the 50-yard line. At midfield, we're going to go hurry up offense. 1st down and 10, a minute 38 left here in the first half. We got Greg Dulcich wide open. It does not matter. That's just a good play by the Lions defense. We're going to run it with Achane bouncing out left. He's going to get a gain of nothing. 1 yard there. 3rd down and 9. Not sure where Chris Bell is right now. He seems to be hurt or something. Had Greg Dulcich open. Willis is now banged up with a high risk of injury after getting hit for like the 20th time in today's game. 4th down and 9, and we have to punt again. 5th punt of the half for this Dolphins offense. I mean, 5 drives, 5 punts. Something's got to change coming out of halftime. That's a good return here down to the 36. Look at the season Jahmyr Gibbs is having. Only 1 rushing touchdown on the season. 107 yards, 107 rushes for 510 yards. 1st down and 10 from the 36. A minute and 5 seconds to go here in the half. Lions up by 10. It's going to be a handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be what the fuck? Tackled after a gain of 5. They're going to call a timeout. A minute left in the game from the 41 here on 2nd down and 5. Goofball to throw it. Jared Goff is going to look for Sam Laporta on the field. He got him all the way to the right side, down the field. Big gain down to the 39-yard line. Laporta is destroying my passing defense right now. 1st down and 10. It's going to be a blitz. Juju Brents can't get there. Jamison Williams with the catch. Williams down to the 19. The Lions will probably use a timeout here. 1st down and 10 from the 19. 45 seconds to go. We're going to call a blitz. Laporta motioned out to the right. It's going to be a play action. Goff is going to throw it into the ground. Laporta was about to get open for a touchdown there. Just barely got the throw away for Goff there. And it's 2nd down and 10 from the 19. 41 seconds to go now. Goff to throw it yet again. Jared Goff stepping up and throwing that one to Amon-Ra. Down to the 14. 3rd down and 5. The Lions will not use a timeout yet. Bleeding down a lot of clock. 13 seconds to go in the half. 11. 10 seconds to go. Goff to throw it. Jared Goff throwing that one away through the uprights. It's good. 4th down and 5. They're going to elect to take a field goal to go up 13 here before the end of half. And the kick is up and good. 13-0 ball game. First time, I think, this whole entire series that we've been shut out in the first half. And we'll take a look at the halftime report here in Week 9. The 1-6 Jaguars, the 4-4 Ravens. It's going to be a handoff for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens and a touchdown. Ravens win 14-10. The Jaguars will drop to 1-7. Liam Cohen is probably gone. 7-1 Daniel Jones-led Colts. 5-3 Dallas Cowgirls. Daniel Jones dropping back, throwing that, delivering a strike in the end zone for the touchdown to Alec Pierce. 24-3 at halftime. The Cowgirls are getting blown out. Impact player in Week 9 here is Joe Burrow. Cincinnati Bengals are struggling a bit on offense. Cincinnati Bengals struggling a bit in their games, but Bengals Falcons, Burrow threw for 4 touchdowns, 373 yards. As long as the defense didn't let them down, they did. And the Bengals will lose 34-31. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are 4-4. Tua Tagovailoa and the Falcons are 7-2. Here are your scores around the league. At halftime, the Rams are actually winning a damn game. And nothing else is that surprising, to be quite honest with you. Maybe 9-7, low scoring first half there in Carolina. And at halftime, Willis has only hit on 33% of his passes. On the other side of things, though, Goff has looked amazing along with Sam Laporta. We do get ball to start half here. I feel like it's only our second time receiving at half. But we are down by 10. We need something on offense desperately. I'll even take a field goal at this point. Quarterback rushing touchdowns. Willis has 7. He's 3 ahead of the guy in second, who's Lamar Jackson. He's ahead by 3 touchdowns. First down and 10 from the 25 here to start the half. It's going to be a handoff to Devon Achane, bouncing it up the middle, but cannot get anything more than a yard. Second down and 9. Dulcich is wide open. It's a low throw and incomplete. Just not a throw you want to see Malik Willis make. It's just not a good throw. Third down and 9. Motioning out Greg Dulcich here. We're going to have Shamir DK. He is just... Shimray DK. What the hell is Shamir? And it's just a gain of 3. It's 4th down and 6. This is our 6th punt of the game. You're not going to win a game when you punt 6 fucking times on your 6 drives that you've had. First down and 10 for the 29. They got 3 people lined up in the backfield. We know it's going to be a run with Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs is fighting forward for a gain of 6, powering through Jacob Rodriguez, the rookie. Oh, nope, that was not Jacob Rodriguez. He powered through, I think, Dante Trader, actually, but... Goofball. Throwing that lob, and that Jameson Williams has a step, and Williams has a first down at the 37. Darrell Baker cannot keep up with the speedy receiver of Jameson Williams. It's first down and 10 from the 37. Trying to catch my defense off guard here. It's going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Rodriguez wraps up with Zach Sealer. It's a gain of 3. Second down and 7 from the 34. Here now for the Lions. It's going to be a fake handoff. Goofball throwing that one into the ground. Zach Sealer's feet were right there. Man, if he could catch with his feet, that would have been an interception. That's not Jared Goff. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Severe risk of injury for Jared Goff. That's Luke Altmaier, the rookie second string backup quarterback for the Lions in. Third down and 7, motioning out Sam Laporta. Altmaier looking to throw it, and the rookie's going to scramble forward for a first down. Fuck! It's going to be a pitch out to Jahmyr Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to go down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8 from the 19. It's going to be a pitch again to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs to the outside, and Jahmyr Gibbs has himself a first down after a gain of 10. It's first down and goal to go from the 9-yard line. Getting the rookie Luke Altmaier reps here against me because Jared Goff is hurt. Altmaier is going to have a throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown. St. Brown with a decent gain. Darrell Baker is now hurt. Second down and goal to go from the 2-yard line. We're in a shitty situation right now as a team. It's going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to go for a gain of nothing. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Altmaier is going to get the throw away. Should have been sacked. 4th down and goal from the 2. We know for a fact that Dan Campbell would go for it in this situation. That is exactly what the Madden CPU is doing as well with Dan Campbell. Altmaier's going to hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs, and Gibbs is in for the touchdown. It looked like he was going to be tackled, but he dove forward, and he's in for the touchdown. We're down 3 scores. They're going to go for 2 to make it a 21-0 game. Motioning out Amon-Ra St. Brown. Altmaier's going to hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's just, I mean, wide open lane to run it in for a touchdown. We're down 21-0. The Lions defense has been just a little too good for Malik Willis and the Dolphins offense. There's not much we can do, to be quite honest with you. 1st down and 10 from the 29, motioning out DK. It's going to be a run with Devon Achane with the juke. Devon's going to get a 1st down at the 40-yard line. We're kind of in desperation mode here. We're coming towards the end of the 3rd quarter, down 3 touchdowns. We need to start scoring here, guys. That's not going to be a way to do it. Jack Campbell in coverage. It probably would have been a pick if it was an accurate throw. 2nd down and 10 from the 40. We're going to have Devon Achane wide open, and Malik Willis decides it's a good idea. He wants to throw it into the dirt instead of trying for the 1st down there. 3rd down and 10 from the 40. Now for the Dolphins. We're going to have Greg Dulcich over the middle, and he drops the football. 4th down and 10 from the 40 now. It's going to be our 7th or 8th punt of the day. Just don't feel comfortable doing anything special there with our offense. Luke Altmaier's back out onto the field. Let's hope the rookie makes mistakes. That's going to be our only way to get back into this game. 1st down and 10 for the 18. Motioning out Sam Laporta. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be a throw into Jahmyr Gibbs. I almost said Jameson Williams. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 41 total yards today. That's just not going to win you the game. Altmaier to throw it. Got a man. That is Amon-Ra St. Brown who breaks a tackle. Amon-Ra St. Brown with the 1st down at the 34-yard line. 1st down and 10 now from the 34. A minute 24 left in this 3rd quarter. It's rough, man. It is rough. We got to make a turnover happen here, though. Maybe Altmaier makes a mistake. He's going to throw it for a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 from the 37. Motioning out Sun God to the right side of the field. He's going to be open on a bubble screen here on the RPO. He's not going to throw it to him. Altmaier's going to just throw it out of bounds. How has he not been sacked yet? I don't know. 3rd down and a long 8. This team has not been able to move the football in this drive. As we know, we got him to a 3rd down and a long 8 last time, and they just launched one to Sam Laporta for a touchdown. Altmaier is going to be scrambling. That's going to be a defensive illegal contact. Zach Sealer with the sack. It's not going to matter because that's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Just stupid mistakes. Just stupid mistakes. No one was open there. Altmaier was clearly going to get sacked. And I just ran into the wide receiver. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be tackled, though, for a loss of 4. Is that Kevin Zeitler? Who was that? One of the Lions linemen is going down with an injury here. 2nd down and 14 from the 38. We're going to send a blitz. Luke Altmaier, pressure in his face. He's going to lob it out of bounds. Now this is a 3rd down and even longer 14. Let's just hope that I don't run into a wide receiver here and cause another illegal contact 1st down. 3rd down and 14. Altmaier. It's going to be a screen pass to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs with a great run down to the 48. 4th down and 13. They don't need to call this punt before the end of the 3rd quarter. And they will. Interesting. That's just going to be a touchback. All right, down 3 touchdowns going into the 4th quarter. It looks grim for the Dolphins, but many things can change here in the 4th quarter. With Luke Altmaier being the starting quarterback now for the Lions, anything is possible. We're going to have Greg Dulcich wide open down the field. Dulcich is going to stretch the field down to the 40. You know, that might tie the longest play of the day for us. Or that might be more yards than we have all day. 1st down and 10 for the 40. Willis lobbing that deep down the field to Devon Achane, who has the catch. And Devon Achane's down to the 15-yard line. Beautiful throw. Great way to stretch the field. Now that One play right there is more yards than we have all day combined. Devon Achane is going down to the 7-yard line after a gain of 8 on the rush. And this Miami Dolphins offense found some life here late in week 9. Willis throwing that. Dulcich cannot hang on through the contact. The Lions defense ranks 8 in takeaways. Today they have 0, but they've been so locked down that there hasn't been even a need for a takeaway. We're going to try this. I'm going to get a touchdown here with Malik Willis. No, I'm not. First down and goal from the 1. Unbelievable. Not getting me in there. First down and goal to go from the 1 here. We're going to run it with Devon Achane, who is in for our first score of the day. And suddenly, things might be looking up for Miami. It's not totally free for the Lions yet. Luke Altmaier's in as Jared Goff has a severe risk of injury with his chest. It's probably bruised ribs for him. He should probably come back into the game, but it might be too little too late for the Lions with the Jared Goff, as I mean, he got injured later in the game, so who knows? We'll see. Will Jared Goff actually come out? We don't know. That's what they're showing as they're showing the schedule here, is Jared Goff walking out to the field, but we know EA does not get the quarterback situation right. Is it Jared Goff or Luke Altmaier? It is Luke Altmaier. This is massive development here for the Miami Dolphins defense. Altmaier's going to have a completion, though, to Jameson Williams, who stretches forward, does not get a first down. I call bullshit on that. Apparently, we're the first-ranked defense in the NFL. I also call bullshit on that. Or on a second down and inches, we know what they like to do when there's 3 people lined up in the backfield. It's run the football. Oh, shit. It's going to be a run to the left. It's actually play action. He's going to have a completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The rookie Luke Altmaier with probably his first touchdown of his career. And that's a long 68-yarder for him. Oh, I ran commit left, and they did not run. They motioned out everybody at the last second. Oh, dude, that's just beautiful. That's just peachy. Well, if you guys thought I was going to come back, you are probably wrong. I had hope, but that touchdown just destroyed everything. So, gotta go score quick here on offense, and then maybe we have a chance, but it's getting late again here for the Dolphins. Upcoming games, we're away for 3 out of the 4 upcoming games we have, and 2 of our 4 upcoming games are division rivals, so this is not going to be good stretch of games here. First down and 10 from the 25. We're going to have a man. That is Tutu Atwell with the first down at the 40-yard line. We are just going to go ahead and hurry up. I mean, we got to get something going here. Got to score late in the game. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left here. Going to motion out Greg Dulcich. I don't know what else we can do. We're going to throw that. Jalen Tolbert with the catch. Tolbert down to the 44-yard line. We're going to hurry up. We're across midfield. The hurry-up's been catching them off guard. We're just going to keep hoping that it works like this. First down and 10 from the 44. 5 minutes to go in the game. We're going to motion out Devon Achane if it lets me snap the ball. Hello? It's bugged. It's actually bugged. It's bugged. It's bugged! EA! I don't want to call a timeout because we're going to need it. That's fine, honestly. Just take the false start. We needed to run a play there to not chew so much time off the clock. Unfortunately, did not let me. Shimray Dike is open, and it drops the football. Got to start stretching the field a bit more here. Let's see who I can get open. Malik Willis, actually, is just going to take off with it. Willis stretching forward for the first down at the 34-yard line. He's been so dangerous with his feet. I think that might be what got away from us in the last few games, just the ability to scramble with Malik Willis. Wide open, Devon Achane down the field. Achane cannot hang on to it through contact. They have 5 sacks today as a defense. They're 23rd in the NFL in terms of sacks. This is about to catapult them up with their 5-sack day. Achane was wide open. Just good QB pressure. It was a bad throw from Willis. And it leaves us with second down and 10. However, first down and 10 now after Greg Dulcich catches that football. First down and 10 from the 22. Willis will snap it. Look right. Look at Dulcich. Here's a flag on the play. I'm hoping that is pass interference. And that is going to be pass interference on the defense. We're going to accept that at the 5-yard line. That stops the clock. That gets us down at a first down and goal at the 5-yard line. We're going to hope Tutu Atwell gets open on the drag route here. Yes, he does. Tutu Atwell is in for the touchdown. I believe his first touchdown of the season. 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the game. We have scored our only points in the fourth quarter. We're going to give it back to the Lions offense here. We got to make a stop before the 2-minute warning. Jared Goff today, 12 for 15, 220 yards, and 1 touchdown. As we know, he is not the quarterback going forward for the rest of the game, as Luke Altmaier is here to take over for the injured Jared Goff. First down and 10 from the 28. It's going to be a fake handoff. Altmaier's going to lob that deep down the field. It's going to be intercepted. Chris Johnson with the interception. Chris Johnson down the field. Chris Johnson pick 6. And we're right back in this. It is a Miami miracle, baby. The miracle in Miami is back. They want us to go for 2. The script has flipped. Momentum is on our side. We're going to throw that Jalen Tolbert. It's way over his head. We have to go for 2 to tie the game now. That is a dumbass decision by me. I can't even lie to you guys. Should have just stuck with it. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I guess you score 3 touchdowns in a matter of like 3 minutes. You might as well go for 2. Lions passing yards per game. They average 232. Today I have 319. So our passing defense just continues to get worse and worse. We have a huge chance to win this game now. First down and 10 for the 23. Altmaier, the rookie, with an interception. He made a mistake. Let's make him make another one. Altmaier's going to be sacked. That is Chop Robinson coming in massive for this Dolphins defense here. Second down and 20 from the 13. The decibel meter's going up. We're at 50. We were at 0 for the whole game. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be tackled behind the line to gain third down and 21. Lonnie Johnson in there. This is huge for this team. Third down and 21 from the 12. Altmaier's going to chew the clock down a bit. He's going to look to throw it. He has no open targets. He's going to step up, and Altmaier's going to go forward for a gain of 10. Does not matter, though. Fourth down and 11. They're going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. It is an 8-point game with 2 minutes to go. The decibel meter's at 90 right now. Fourth down and 11. Chimere Dike on to return this punt. Give me good blocks, please. Set me up good on offense. We're down to the 45-yard line already. First down and 10. What looked like a clear-cut Lions victory. We were down 21-0. Has turned into quite the ball game. First down and 10. I don't want to utilize the timeouts yet. I want to be smart about this as best as I can. We're going to run with Malik Willis. Willis getting out of bounds at the 42-yard line, flipping the field position. High risk of injury here for Willis. When is it not high risk of injury for this team? First down and 10 from the 42. A minute 45 left in the game. 8 points separate us here. That's going to be a catch by Chimere Dike. So glad we got him in the trade center. He has been a massive help for the wide receiver room, even if the wide receiver room, the massive help isn't even that big. I mean, it's still massive, though. Relative. That's going to be out of bounds. Gain of 7. Second down and 3 from the 23. We're going to not utilize the timeouts because I have a feeling I know what's going to happen here. Second down and 3. We're going to throw that. That's going to be Jalen Tolbert down to the 17. Hurry up offense as well. Again here. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. First down and 10 for the 17. We're going to look the way of Chimere Dike, who's in for his first score in a Dolphins uniform. Scuba. 2 points separate us. Here we go. 1 minute, 6 seconds left on the clock. If we get this here, it is a tie football game. Here goes nothing. Malik Willis snaps the football. Looks Greg Dulcich's way, and we got it. 28-28 victory. What? 28-28 tie. We scored all 28 in the fourth quarter. It is an absolutely insane game here. Miami Dolphins fans cannot believe their eyes. 1 minute, 3 seconds separates us from regulation and OT. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5 targets, 5 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown for him. Luke Altmaier needs to find him on this drive if the Lions want a chance to win this, and Altmaier wants a chance to prove himself as a bona fide starter as a rookie. It's going to be a run with Jahmyr Gibbs getting down for a gain of 4. We're going to call a timeout. We're going to try to force them into a stoppage here, punting the football back to us and scoring a field goal to win the game. That's what we're going to try. 2nd down and 6. Altmaier to throw it. He's going to have a man. That is not good for my plan. Hopefully, we just take it to OT now. That might have actually just screwed me over really bad. 1st down and 10 for the 36. Altmaier looking to throw it yet again. He's going to be sacked. Zach Sealer with the sack. We're going to call a timeout here. 2nd down and 19. They call the timeout. 2nd down and 19 for the 27. 42 seconds left here in regulation. Altmaier's going to have a completion of Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams is going to break 2 tackles, but get out of bounds. 3rd down and 13 from the 34. If we make a stop, we take over on offense. This is going to be huge. It's going to be a run. Jahmyr Gibbs with the stop. 4th down and 8. Timeout is called by Miami. We get the football back with 32 seconds at a timeout. Decibel meters hovering above 90 again. Jack Fox with the punt. That's a great punt for the Lions, though. That is a great punt for the Lions. DK is going to get down to the 19. 23 seconds left. 1 timeout. What will happen here? They want us to just run the clock out, not make a mistake, and end the game. Not end the game, but bring it to OT. Quinn Ewers is in the game. What is going on? We'll sub in Malik Willis. We're going to run it, though, with Ollie Gordon, who's also in the game. Guys, what are we doing? Ollie Gordon. We're going to call it timeout. The only reason for the timeout being I want Devon Achane in here and Malik Willis. We're going to do a play action, though. Try to stretch the field as much as we can. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Atwell cannot make the catch. It's a bad throw from Malik Willis. We're just going to have to take this one to OT, unfortunately. That would have been field goal range by a mile. We tried it at least. That's all that matters. Devon Achane, 4th down and inches. We're going to head into OT here against the Detroit Lions. What a game. 28 in 1 quarter. The Lions scored. That's not true. The Lions scored more than that before they were up 13-0, then scored 8 points in the 3rd, and we scored 28 to come back to bring this to OT here. Is momentum on our side? We'll find out here. The Lions have won the coin toss. They're going to receive first. That is a bold decision from Detroit, judging from the fact that Jared Goff is not playing right now. He might be well rested up now that we're going into OT. We're about to find out. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. That's a great return. That is a great return. That might be a touchdown on the kickoff return here in OT. No, it's not, but our special team seems to fall apart on kickoff returns in overtime, as Christian Kirk for the Cardinals just a few weeks ago at the beginning of the season brought home a big return in overtime as well. It is going to be a handoff to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and St. Brown gets a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 from the 33. This is a massive, massive game here for us, and honestly for the Lions. Here we go. Detroit. Altmaier, he's going to have a target open. He cannot find Jameson Williams. 3rd down and 9 from the 33. Motioning out Sam Laporta to the right side of the field. Altmaier to throw it. Luke Altmaier is going to step up and go down. That's going to be a sack on the career of Joshua Uche. He has been so good this season. I cannot wait to extend him. Just above, 4 minutes to go here in the game. The kick is up, and the kick is just good. Barely sneaking in next to the upright there. Bates hits that in just barely, and we take over down 3 in overtime. Every single one of you people watching doubted Malik Willis out because of how bad the last 2 games were with him, and even the first 3 quarters with him. Now look where we are. Okay, you son of a fucking bitch, dude. This game is so stupid. Call a pass interference on that shit, man. Happens to me all the time, too, in college football. Second down and 10. It's going to be a QB draw with Malik Willis. Willis has some space to get a first down, and he does, down to the 40-yard line. First down and 10 here in overtime. 3 minutes, 36 seconds to go here in the game. Play action. Devon Achane turning up the field. Achane's going to get a first down and a lot more. Jalen Tolbert with a great block. We flip the field. We're past midfield down to the 42-yard line. Ethan James and Dan Campbell both can't believe the product that their teams are putting out onto the field right now. It's going to be a run up the middle and get nothing. Second down and 10. Wide open, Jalen Wright. Gain of 3. Third down and 7 from the 39. Willis. Wide open, man. Got to take that with DK. What a fucking awful throw from Malik Willis. They want me to go for it. The game is on the line with this play. Why would I go for it? I don't know. I guess we're not in field goal range. Here we go. For the game, DK with the catch. The brand new wide receiver we brought in on the trade block. And Chimere DK just saved everything. Willis got a room to scramble. Got so much room to scramble. Down to the 13-yard line. Things are absolutely ridiculous here in Miami. It's going to be a run up the middle. Devon Achane breaking a tackle, but getting down to the 9-yard line after a gain of 4. We're sitting at a second down and 6 with just above a minute to go here in the game. Willis takes a snap, looks to throw it to the end zone. Jalen Tolbert with the game-winning touchdown! And the Miami Dolphins have won the game. I thought my game just crashed because it went black. Unbelievable comeback victory for the Miami Dolphins to advance to 4-4. Jalen Tolbert takes home the game-winning touchdown. Now, who knows what would have happened if Jared Goff doesn't get injured in this game? We will never know. I'm glad that's not our reality. 34 points scored from the fourth quarter to OT. 28 scored alone in the fourth quarter to come back and win the game for the Miami Dolphins. Tolbert with the game-winning touchdown. He is a hero here in Miami. And then here are your stats. Malik Willis only at 52% completion percentage today. However, 230 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Jared Goff looked electric. 12 for 15, 220 yards, and a touchdown. Luke Altmaier came into the game out of Illinois. 123 yards, 60% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, and that pick 6 that set up our comeback. Rushing wise, was not a great game. Devon Achane, 11 carries, 68 yards and a touchdown. Malik Willis, 7 carries, 57 yards and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Chimere DK, 63 yards and a touchdown. Saved our game as well. Greg Dulcich, 3 catches, 36 yards. Jalen Tolbert, the game-winning touchdown with 31 yards to his name. Devon Achane with 63 yards. Tutu Atwell with 19. Man, we got everybody in here. Holy shit. Defensively, Chop Robinson with 2, Zach Sealer with 2, Joshua Uche with 1 sack. Interception with the pick 6 for the rookie, Chris Johnson. He is having an incredible season. The rookies are the highlight of the Miami Dolphins here in the year 2026. Chris Johnson, the rookie corner, is getting an upgrade token. I can't do anything about it. Just going to have to auto upgrade, unfortunately. But that is quite possibly the greatest comeback that I've ever had. Don't quote me on that, but that is definitely up there on the greatest comeback ever. Miami Dolphins had a miracle here against the Detroit Lions. You could not have asked for a better game there. We're going to advance the week. We have the Indianapolis Colts with Indiana Jones. We will not be playing this one, obviously, in today's video, as I've been recording for 3 hours now. We'll look at the weekly recap here for last week's games and then end the video. 1-6 Jaguars, 4-4 Ravens. We already know that the Jaguars dropped to 1-7. Is that true? I actually don't even know if I know that. I might have just been making that shit up. Yes, we do know this. I remember this play now. Cowboys, Colts, 7-1 Colts, 5-3 Cowgirls. They were getting destroyed at halftime. Indiana Jones, who we're going to play in the next video, to Alec Pierce, 27-19 victory. Okay, so the Cowboys did come back a lot. The score did slow down for the Colts. However, they are 8-1 on the season. The trade with Nnamdi Madubuike. Zach Allen will head over to the Ravens along with a 2nd-round pick and a 6th-round pick, all for Denver to receive Nnamdi Madubuike.
massive trade in the AFC. Player of the week is Malik Willis. He gets his name on there for player of the week. Honestly, a deserved player of the week. How do you not give it to him after that insane come-from-behind victory? It was quite the day. 34-31 victory. You could not have asked for a better come-from-behind victory, and he earned his spot on the players of the week, along with Matthew Stafford, Derwin James, and Green. I don't know his first name. I apologize. On the MVP race, Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold, and Jared Goff are your top 3 here for MVP through the 9 weeks. And then here were your scores around the league. The Houston Texans scored 5 points. They thought they were playing baseball with the Astros. And then here around the league, you take a look. Blowout game for the Buccaneers. Things are getting interesting as we are now officially halfway through the season. I thank you all so much for watching. In the next video, we'll go over some contract stuff, and we will handle the Indianapolis Colts, the New York Jets, and the Buffalo Bills. So thank you all so much for watching. What a banger episode here. I will see you all in the next one, probably tomorrow, but don't quote me on that. Goodbye, guys.